Hi guys, so going forward after the analysis of the SGX Nifty to give me an idea on what the Nifty could do, we don't have a similar option for the Bank Nifty. So we are going to rely on the Bank Nifty futures chart to give us an idea as to what's going to happen in the Bank Nifty. So my past analysis charts that I generally tend to keep on the chart and don't erase them tells me these three value areas which I used to assess my moves on the Bank Nifty for the period from July onwards right up to this swing high, which was somewhere around September, the middle of September, this 15th of September, and from there on we have seen a substantial fall. Now around the 25th of September, when I saw that we were coming back into these value areas, I expected the Nifty, once it breaks into this value area of 39,500, 600 odd, on the day on the 25th of September, I predicted that we would fall and we would go to a target of 38,000, which was a substantial fall of more than 1,400 points, 1,600 points in fact. And I expected at that point of time to get my second target of 36,500. But if you see here, we took support exactly at this balance area where we had traded earlier and created some some consensus among buyers and sellers for an area of an acceptable price in Bank Nifty. And again we found some value back in that area for 3 to 4 days, and we saw a bounce in the market, and we again hit that level of 39,500-600. And there again we have faced some resistance now, and since we are seeing that SGX Nifty is showing us a downtrend, we probably will see a similar reversal in Bank Nifty, and we should be able to retract back to the 38,000 levels. Now I am basing myself based on if we leave this, if we go below 38,800 in tomorrow's trade, in the opening 2 hours of trading, we should be tagging 38,100 then in the coming week, and then we will come into the next balance area, which is 38,200 to 37,500 levels, which is not a very big area. It's just an 800 point area. Now 800 points for Bank Nifty is a very small chip change. It can do that in a day's time. And if we are not able to sustain these areas, because we had supports here and we visited this area once, and the support in this area may have depleted because we've seen the buying activity take us higher, but then again the pressure of the buyers was not able to take us further higher. So I expect that when we come back into this area of 38,000 to 38,750 odd areas, we might this time not be able to hold this area, especially if we can't hold 16,500, 16,600 levels in Nifty. If we break those areas in Nifty, we might be breaking these areas on Bank Nifty, and then we could be looking at the 36,500 levels. So this is my macro analysis in the Bank Nifty. We can also support it with the volume profile tool. If you want, I can construct it for you. So let's build a volume profile from the swing high to the swing low. We see that the major concentration of trades was in the 39,800 level areas, and you see once we go below 39,800, when the prices revert back to that 39,800 level, that area will act like a resistance, and we exactly is what we're seeing here. We are reacting down from that resistance areas. Now if you see the profile, there is one ledge here at this point, and I don't see it holding significantly because it has already given us one bounce from here. So let us assess what's going to happen here. What we can do is we can construct a volume profile on the recent swing highs and lows and find out what's happening. So we do find some minimum support at 38,280, which is the first point of call in tomorrow's fall. So if we see a fall tomorrow, you should expect 38,300 to come. So that's a substantial fall from Friday's close of 39,300 350 odd. We could be expected to see 39,300 to 39,400 tomorrow. That's my assessment, and it's a break, it's a make or break from there on. If we take a bounce, we should be able to creep back into this balance area, and then see how this balance area treats the pricing and whether we find some consolidation here. But if we break this 13,300 level, then we could fall in the lower balance area, which is between the 38,300 to the 37,600 area, and then we could see how the price reacts in this area, in this balance area. And these are the two scenarios. Between these two balance areas, we have not found much balance because we've traversed this entire path in just in 2 days time. So these are the two critical balance areas. Once we fall into this void, this will decide whether we go back into the upper balance area or the lower balance area. So 39,300 is the area which is going to be the testing ground. This is my assessment. If we fall below 39,300, in my assessment, we should be going down to 36,500. Now there's important news that's going to be happening in the US markets tomorrow night, that is Monday night, and we are getting some data on the CPI inflation numbers. So if the inflation remains high, then there is cause for concern, and then we could see a fall in the markets further. If the inflation dries up and if we see a lower inflation number, that could see a sea change in the sentiment in the US, and we could see a bounce. So the US data on the CPI could be the trigger of where we are going to head from that critical level of 38,300 in the Bank Nifty. 38,300 for tomorrow is my assessment. Let's see how it plays, and we will take it from there. So this is a micro view of what's going to happen on the Bank Nifty tomorrow. Once we see what happens in the news tomorrow night on the US markets, we will be able to make a call as to where the Bank Nifty is headed, because if the Bank Nifty is headed higher, so will the Nifty be able to hold its 16,600 levels. So let's see what happens tomorrow night. But for tomorrow morning in the local trade in India, brace for 38,500 to 38,300 is my call on the Bank Nifty. Trade safely, guys, and do like and share this video and subscribe to the channel if you like the analysis. Well, the pudding is the pie is in how the Nifty reacts tomorrow, and if you see the move that I predict here, I guess that will be the only thing that will convince you to come to my analysis once again. So I hope I have done a good assessment of what I see the charts telling me, and let's see how it goes. The markets can prove you wrong all the time. So this is my analysis, and I hold the right to be proven wrong. Thank you for giving your time to read this analysis. Have a nice trading day, and thank you once again.